Hello, this is Shep and Max here at the Sun Valley Auto Club. We're taking a look at a 1965 Chevrolet Impala. This has the 327 with the Power Glide automatic in it. Really spectacular car. We're fortunate here at the club to get a lot of top-notch cars. Max and I go out and we have a ton of fun finding them. This one actually found us, and there's so many cool things about it. But first off, how many owners has this had, Max?
This is a one owner, and we've got the original sales docs to prove that. This car was first bought in 1965 in Seattle, lived in Seattle its whole life, and then saw a full, complete restoration on this thing, and it just shows right here.
Yeah, the restoration, it's a total rotisserie nut and bolt. We've got the photos of that. Basically, anything that could be taken apart on this car absolutely was. And over about a year and a half year period, 2006 through 2007, if my memory serves me right, but we've got the paperwork documenting all of that.
We have the bill.
We've got the bill.
Let's just say it's a three-figure bill.
It's quite large. So when we first heard, how much was spent on the restoration, Max and I were like, really? It's not a SS.
Right. What are you doing?
It's not a console shift. It's not a big block. Why would you go, to that great of lengths for just this, we love 65s, don't get us wrong. We love the 65 Impalas. Now I get it. This guy loved this car. He was not restoring it for anybody else. He obviously was not restoring it for an investment. He just wanted his car back. Did take a few small, it's his car. He felt like he could do what he wanted with it. It was ermine white coming out of the factory. All the color scheme is correct to how it came out of the factory, except now they put a pearlescent on it instead of the ermine white.
What I like about pearl paint is it lasts longer than traditional paint. That's actual pearl shells that have been crushed up and put in there.
I had no idea.
Yep, so these pearl paint jobs tend to last a lot longer. You look at Lexus's from the early 2000s, their paint shows better than any others because it is just the nature of the quality.
And back behind those rally wheels, you do have four-wheel disc brakes. So those kind of things were done as well, just to make it just a true driver, even though it's much, much more than that. And we'll show you the trophies. But quickly, there's the documentation. If you can kind of thumb through that, Max, just you don't have to go line by line. But the restoration shop absolutely documented what they did and the dollars spent. And like Max was saying, you get into that last... Yeah, and it keeps going. Yeah, it keeps going. So, big dollars spent on getting this absolutely correct.
Love these.
And there's your Protecto plate. And then you've got your original invoice as well from the dealership. And what I even love more than the invoice is if we've got it. Yeah, look at this sales. Haggling it out. They even got them for the undercoat. There it is. $25. You want the undercoat? Got a special deal for you, $25. So all the paperwork, but this was just a love of this gentleman's, and now for the first time since 1965 is on the market, and as Max said, a full complete restoration. Do I have the keys? Do you have the keys? I think I've got.
On the note of the undercoat, do be sure and check out our undercarriage video. This thing not only shines up above, it totally shines down below as well. So be sure to watch that. And this video is mostly just going to be a walk around, and we're going to check out the quality. We will do a mechanical video too of this thing running.
Yep, so as Max said, we'll have two other videos. We'll have the top video. We'll get an engine start up and actually go for a cruise as well. George, if you just want to throw that on my desk, I'll get you. So really well sorted underneath here. You've got the spare. Everything is, every stitch of this, as we said, was taken apart. A little bit of a trophy case as well.
Yep.
Let's just take a sneak peek at the engine bay. I'll just go through some of the details while you do that. And along with those other videos and those other photos that we were talking about of the underside, we do have some restoration shots of the restoration process. Just a quick peek at that 327, fully rebuilt and restored.
The engine was fully pulled too. All of these wings and fenders were pulled, so full paint, as you can see there on the firewall, in the pearl.
Yeah. So there's step one of our breakdown. There's going to be one lucky winner that ends up with this car. If that's you, give us a call. You can contact Max or Shep. Max is at 208-720-8854. I'm Shep, 208-721-1973. And that's our 65 Impala. And we'll talk to you soon.